Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. Asterisk, I had reached the very end of my memory, but all that remained was a blurred name, an unfamiliar voice, and a strange reflection staring back at me from the mirror. I traveled to a remote village, a place where a child mysteriously went missing in 1999. No one ever found him. No one even remembered his name. I carried with me the last surviving scrap from an old hospital record, a piece of paper with shaky handwriting. My name is ... On the back of the paper was a blurred ink stain, as if someone had written something, only for another to erase it with their own blood. I went to the old hospital storage building, now nothing more than cracked concrete ruins. But according to Sarah, beneath it was where they buried erased files and sometimes people. I dug for 5 hours straight. Mud, shards of bone, torn cloth, burnt wires, until I found a small wooden box bound with rotting red string. I opened it. Inside was an old ID photo, scratched, faded, but unmistakably me when I was a child. Behind the photo was a folded slip of paper. David Miller, born 1991, found unconscious inside the storage house after the fire of 1999. I whispered the name at first. It stirred nothing. But then, an image exploded in my mind. Me, at 8 years old, standing in the middle of an operating room engulfed in flames. A man shouting, dragging me out, before being pulled back into the shadows. Just before the roof collapsed, I turned back and saw myself staring back at me. That was when I realized I wasn't the witness. I was the bait. They pulled me out, but he stayed inside, and ever since, he's been finding his way back. He used mirrors as gateways, creeping into my memory bit by bit, erasing my real identity to replace it with his. I fell to my knees on the cold ground, clutching the photo. I screamed my name. I am David Miller. The sky blackened. The wind howled. It felt as though the entire world pulled away, leaving only me, and a low voice whispering by my ear, "A name won't save you. Memories aren't strong enough, but you can trade places." I opened my eyes, and there he was, the reflection, finally standing before me, not through the mirror, not through the videotapes, but in the flesh. He wore a black hoodie, half of his face burned, blood dripping from his hands. His voice was mine, but colder, emptier. "We are the same, but only one gets to live. Choose, keep the memory, or keep the body," I asked. "If I choose memory, do I disappear?" He nodded. "The soul remains, but unseen, unremembered. You'll become nothing more than a strange dream in someone else's mind." I asked again, "And if I keep the body?" He smiled. "Then you live, but as me. I'll continue through you, just like I did with dozens before." I looked at the ID photo again. In the child's eyes I saw it, fear, despair, and a faint glimmer of hope. I knew I could not let him take over me. From my pocket, I pulled out a shard of mirror I had carried all these years, from that bathroom mirror long ago. I pressed it to my chest, directly above my heart, and whispered, "My name is David Miller. I choose to disappear, but I will not let you replace me." I clenched my hand tight. The mirror shard pierced my skin. Blood poured out. He screamed, his eyes cracked. His burned skin split open. His body dissolved into black smoke, sucked back into the very mirror shard. The mirror exploded with a sharp crack, echoing into the night. I collapsed. It felt as though the universe itself was draining out of me. I couldn't hear, I couldn't see. Only one thought lingered. I was once myself. I woke up in a real hospital. Police had found me unconscious at the ruins of the old storage house. I had no ID, no records, no recognition. They gave me a new name, X, Nameless. I smiled, because I knew he had been buried, locked forever, in the true name that was mine. And though my memories were gone, I felt free for the first time. I was no longer David Miller. No one remembered that name, but he, the one who wanted to consume me, was gone as well. The mirror was broken, the identity buried, and I began again as myself, one last time. Asterisk, please like and subscribe to the channel to listen to the next episode. The Nameless Man, the man who lived.